Göğün engin maviliği altında, toprağın derin sırlarla dolu karanlık koynunda, insanlığın kaderini yeniden yazacak kadim bir öğreti saklıydı. Bu kadim öğreti yalnızca bir bilgi değil, iyinin ve kötünün ezeli mücadelesinin fitilini ateşleyecek, dengeleri alt üst edecek yegane bir güçtü. Zamanın başlangıcından beri var olan bu kadim öğreti, yeryüzünün en kanlı savaşlarına sebebiyet verdi. Ta ki onu bulacak ve taşıyacak bir yürek ortaya çıkana kadar. Türklerin büyük atası Oğuz Kağan, yani cihana nefes veren Ulukayın'ın ilki. O da herkes gibi bu kadim öğretinin izini sürdü ve bir süre sonra da buldu. Bu sırrın derin anlamını kavradı ve bir sandığa mühürledi. Bu sandık yalnızca çelikten değil, aynı zamanda çağların ötesine değin uzanan bir bilgelikten örülmüştü. Akabinde aradan 100 yıllar geçti. Sandık unutuldu, fakat saklı tutulduğu kadim bir Ulukayın ağacının köklerinde sessizce bekledi. Ancak tamamen unutulmuş değildi. Çünkü karanlık asla uyumaz. Yecüc ve Mecüc, sandığın peşindeki açgözlü ellerdi. Bu iki kavmin yeryüzündeki fedaileri sandığın gücünü ele geçirip dünyayı karanlığa boğmak için pusuda bekliyordu. Onların karşısındaysa adaletin ışığını yayabilecek gerçek bir Ulukayın durabilirdi.
Hello, and welcome to an early look at, and I'm probably going to butcher this, Ertugrul of Ulukayin. This is a early access, of course, RPG set in Turkish mythology, which is a interesting change. Normally, the mythologies we have access to in video games are very heavily inspired by European mythology, and in particular the works of our good old Mr. Tolkien. The developers were kind enough to send me a free review key for the game, so we'll get into that shortly. A note on the early access, remember all your early access rules apply. Do not assume that the game will be completed, do not assume the game will receive any further updates, though the developers look to be making some. In this case, if the game is not worth your money at the time of release, at the current moment, do not buy into it based on promises. Only jump in if what you see is worth the access price. On the note of early access, one thing that is worth noting, the developers are Turkish, and they have dubbed the game in Turkish. But there is an English dub, and we will be playing it. Apparently from Chapter 2 or Section 2 of the gameplay onwards, the English dubbing runs out, but that should be a problem for this video, but it is worth keeping in mind. The developers have said that they'll continue working on that, but again, early access being what it is. So let's jump in and have a look. Yes, I would like to start a new game. On a medium, please. As an additional note, I've had to drop the graphics quality to medium to get the game to actually play at above 30. It's actually still not hitting 60 at the moment, as you might be able to see in the Steam overlay in the top right. I've also turned off film grain because screw that. So, going to try starting the game again, and hopefully the graphics can handle this again. So, Yes, I would like some medium difficulty. I will start over the 2 seconds, 33 seconds of save I've got there.
Emaneti koruyun.
Right, so this is the problem with trying to... I'm having at the moment. I can't get the in-game to look right consistently. So let restore graphics to default. No, I said restore to default. I meant to click yes. Apparently, even that's not fucking working properly. Okay, there we go. We can at least see things now. Alright, let's go investigate the smoke in the village. I'm going to see if I can lock this to 30 FPS, because it's not having a good time. Yeah, frame limiter, yes, let's set that to 30. Because the game clearly does not like having the graphics set. Yes, I would like to save that change. Alright. So it looks like we are starting with a nice bit of... The invaders have come, they have burnt the village, they have killed everyone. You, the chosen one, must come to the rescue and defeat things. With your very limited frame rate. Now, granted, my computer's not the best and definitely needs an upgrade, but it runs most games better than this, so... We've arrived in Armenian village and got an achievement for that. Alright. We need to put a horse away. I didn't tell it to the character to get off the horse. Horse leash. Tying your horse to the post requires you to hold its reins. Okay, cool. Now, how do I hold its reins? I use right-click to access the horse menu. And then lead horse... Oh, God, okay. Yes, I have arrived. I've leashed the horse. Fucking... horse. Yes, help those in need is our new objective. What's going on over here to start with? This person's a bit beyond it. Yes, an ambush. But why are you showing me this if I can't pick it up? There we go. Armenian village, yes. After the fall of the Armenian kingdom, the Armenian people took refuge inside. Yeah, okay. Well, just close that, because I don't get that interesting. Right, let's go help some peoples.
I should check the village to see how these people...
Yes, we will help some peoples. Here is a people that needs help. No, this is a goat. But okay, we'll break the lock. We have saved the goat.
It seems that the horde of demons has passed through the Armenian village.
Is that a shovel? No, it's a pitchfork, okay. That at least makes more sense. The game's really struggling. Yeah, more codex stuff. So, okay, let's drop the graphics down to the low preset so we can at least try and see what the gameplay is like. So we can't go too hard on the graphics quality, but it does seem extremely intensive on my computer. Like playing Helldivers, I don't hear the computer kick on like a jet engine's about to take off, like I do when I boot this game up. There we go. We have some FPS now. That's better. Okay. Forward plus space is climb. What do we do? You kick in this door? No, locked from the other side. So do we need to jump in? Is that what we're getting told to do? Locked from the other side, so yes. That's what we needed to climb up. Yes, thank you, game. I did want to climb up, not dodge roll. What have we got here? A villager.
Yeniden geldiler.
Yeah. So the dubbing definitely has an accent of the villagers.
Canavarlar.
Yeah, let's help this guy.
Yeniden geldiler.
Right, let's get him out of here.
Kaçın!
Yeah, okay, there's still another person that needs help, so let's go have a look. The prompts are a bit immersion breaking, but hey, early access, so what can you do? But they could probably be tied better into the graphical style a bit. What do we got? Are they still alive at all?
Are you alright?
Oh god, it sounds like a kid screaming. Yeah. Right, what's going on? There's the kid. The very low frame rate kid by the looks of it. Yeah, I can't climb up there apparently. Why do they have torches if the village is burning and they're not apparently enemy? Yes, I'm sure this would be more emotional if I could understand them. Destructibles. Yep, I can roll through them or attack them. Okay. Full wolf instinct. Oh god. Welcome to Eagle Vision. Alright. What else does it suggest? Roll through this as well. Oh, we need to crouch to move through them. Oh no! The roof's collapsed. So where's the skull that needs sewing? Wolf instinct, tell me things. This is about as clear as mud. I can go through this, back through this way, but the building's fallen through. Where exactly do I need to go, game? Ah, around this side. Yes, Smike is bad for you.
I have to save them.
I have to save myself. That coughing's a bit irritating. Okay, lift this. Oh, great. We've got to have quick time events. Yeah, smash F to action. And help her up. She's a bit bleedy.
We were so afraid that we wouldn't be able to save you, Flora. Thank God that you are with us again.
Are you okay? I'm fine.
Well, the dubbing definitely doesn't match the subtitles.
I only did what I had to do.
Who are you? And why did you help me?
I was scouting the area, looking for my friends. But I couldn't just ignore your screams, that's all. Besides, it doesn't matter who I am right now. What matters is that you're safe.
But still...
You will find out when the time comes.
Those
Look at this
facial
tiny
animations
Flora.
are interesting.
The Mongols.
Granted, they are also, I suppose... Oh my
Suddenly
god,
raided our
14
village.
FPS.
We could fully understand what had happened.
Okay, at this point I can say that this is the game's
It's our only way of trading.
fault.
No matter how hard we tried to resist, they slaughtered everyone without any mercy. My father, my mother, my brother.
Oh my god, the writing.
They were all brutally murdered in front of my eyes. And I couldn't do anything.
Now, granted, the animations are probably set to the
I'm so
Turkish
sorry
dub,
for
but
you.
this
Against
English
you all.
dub is shocking
The
and
anger
does not
burning inside
match
me against the
the...
Mongols fuels the fire.
Oh my
The fire
god.
of my revenge.
If it weren't for that
This sounds so silly in English.
maybe I would have already been dead, like my
captive?
family. Yes. They had a Turk with them whom they'd taken captive.
What happened to him?
I never saw the captive again after he rescued me
Tell
from the
me,
Mongols.
do you know anything about him?
No, but he had the Kai symbol on his armor.
Which way did they go?
I saw them heading north.
I am grateful to all of you for your tips. May peace be with you.
Wow. That writing's shocking.
I need to continue.
Oh, nice pop in.
Captive captured
No,
by
thanks for the
Mongols.
achievement.
One of the friends I'm looking for. I need to untie my horse.
Yeah, let's go get our horsey. Hobble faster! Can I jump the fence? No, of course I can't jump the fence. You're kidding me. Now the problem with context actions is that they are not guaranteed to work every time, especially when the game's a question like, what is going on?
Kimsin sen? Daha önce seni buralarda hiç görmedim.
Yes, horse menu. Yes, right. And F to untie horse. F to mount horse. No, apparently I cannot sprint. Thanks, game. Cannot sprint on my horse because I'm in the village. Yes, wolf instinct, okay.
I need to look around to be sure of the direction they're going.
Right. What do I need to do to dismount the horse? Hold F to dismount. That's what am I doing, I suppose. Right, what do we got here? Another codex page. Yeah, look. Very nice. Wolfy instinct. Here we go. What have we got? We have an
This
arrow.
symbol belongs to the Mongols. But I am going to need further signs in order to progress.
And a
These
horseshoe.
tracks are matching the horseshoe I found earlier. It might make my job easier.
Did the Mongols have horseshoes? I'm legitimately curious to know. Follow the horse tracks. Can I see the horse tracks? Yes. I assume it means the gold ones. Which, yeah, I'm dropping down to 20 FPS on low qualities. Which is unfortunate.
They're a sign that I'm on the right track. The horseshoe I found must have fallen off this horse's foot.
Yeah. Oh, what we got here? A bunch of swords and other weaponry? What kind of soldiers would leave these behind?
Sungur Tekin's medallion. He was probably the captive who saved Flora. I will have to find a way to get to the other side. That way, I can follow the tracks.
Alright, we'll head around. I think we'll continue through until we get to some combat, just so we can see what that's like. But unfortunately, with how poorly this game's running, I'm not going to be able to put up with it for too long. And unfortunately for the game, I don't think I'm going to be able to judge anything that remains in the best light if I'm just annoyed at how poorly it's running, which is unfortunate. I was hoping for a nice bit of RPG in a culture that I haven't gone to experience before. Oh, we have dogs. The Mongols' dogs that need to be defeated. Dodge with spice. Okay. Target lock. Oh, God, target lock. Righto. That's really loud. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, thanks, developers. That's a fucking brilliant idea. During battle your horse and I get scared and run away. Press H to recall it. Okay. I have pressed H for horse. And it literally teleported in. Okay. We will continue on. Let's see if we can find some human enemies to stab in the face.
The Mongols. They have obviously suffered someone's wrath.
Right. Let's investigate. There's something all the way back there that's apparently showing up on my Mongol vision. What do we got here? An axe. Yes, it's an axe. Attribute points. Okay, apparently attribute points are used to upgrade your stats. You know, the points by completing world events and story missions. Okay, U for the attribute menu. So, we've got 2 attribute points, and what should we put them into? We have vitality, strength, resilience, endurance, and luck. Which do we want? I think we'll just go for extra damage for now. Is that only an increase in critical hit damage? What's that base damage? Okay, that's just on this list. Fair enough. Let's apply those.
That looks like Turgut's axe and Ertugrul's sword. I'm pretty confused. Turgut and Ertugrul who tried to rescue Gurtekin.
And apparently the rest of that line is just gone. Good job. And also, I'll try and put that line back on screen when I edit, well, to talk about it, but, ever heard of show, don't tell, guys? What's the word? Exposition. Yeah, we're getting a lot of exposition in a very weird way.
This could be a sign of a campsite.
Really? Because I can't see a damn thing.
Able to observe comfortably.
Yeah, there's a tree in the way, guys. Thanks. Oh, I've had controls taken away from me.
The truth will finally come to light once I have entered your lair. And I will not return to the Kai tribe until I fulfill my promise to Mother Haima and Flora.
No, we're going back in time.
Bastı Turgut! Bastı! Cover Turgut, Meryem! Ertugrul!
No, fucking quick time events.
That's it, my friend. We won the champion.
Yeah, the dub really does not match up well with the subs. It's really distracting. Unfortunately.
We have to
Good
come
lord,
to our
20 FPS is dropping
our
down.
minds.
shape our control with patience.
We
Shape
must
our
shape our
control
control
with
with
patience.
patience.
And believe with our hearts.
And believe with our hearts.
Only then the victory will be ours.
And
Then
believe with
the
our hearts.
victory.
Only
will
then
the
the victory will be ours.
Even if you uphold the three principles of our tribe, you must never underestimate your opponent, Ertugrul.
Don't feel discouraged, my friend. We will be on the winning side next time.
Thank you, my friend. Bless you.
As much as my brother is right. Sometimes winning requires a strong sense of harmony. If I was the one who was on your team instead of Ertugrul,
What the
we could
fuck?
have easily beaten my
Get
brother.
out of my face.
If you cannot beat them, then join them,
Do
Ertugrul.
not bite off more than you can chew, Hatun, or you will
I'm
suffer the
not
consequences.
sure who's even
The
talking
same
here.
old Miriam Baji. Don't you know? And don't you add fuel to the
Like, I
fire.
thought we just won. And why is it talking about losing? I really don't understand. Am I... Oh, what are we going on now? Okay. Skill menu again. Yes, because apparently we get to play, you get to play as the three different characters, either alternating or just swapping as you please, potentially. So, what do we got? Oh, we've got 4 skills we can unlock. Right, so the only one we can have is Sky Swipe. Ertugrul makes a slash attack hitting multiple enemies in a cone. In a cone? You mean a circle? That's a fun translation. Well, we'll acquire it anyway, since we don't have any other options. He's also got some attribute points. Let's give him some attribute points. He can also have a bunch of strength, because why not? Do more damage.
Gözlerini dört aç.
Well, why are we in a fight, though?
Saldırımı savuştur Ertugrul.
It didn't actually tell us we needed a fight, did it? Well, we've got parry. Yeah.
Lakin daha bitmedi. Bu hamlemi de def etmelisin. Hadi göster kendini.
Well, are you gonna make the attack I need to parry? With your really annoying blurring? No, apparently I didn't do that right before the attack lance. There we go.
Şimdi sıra sende. Kalkanımla kendimi korumaya geçerim. Hadi saldır.
Okay, no need to break through his defense. Right. No, blue in. Oh, fuck off. Blue indicate attacks to be interrupted.
Daha kuvvetli vurmalısın.
So we've got attacks we need to dodge,
Kalkanımı delecek kadar
the attacks we
cevval
need to
olduğunu
parry,
ispat
and
et.
attacks we need to interrupt. That's real helpful. Well, is he going to make this fucking attack the need to interrupt? There we go.
Şimdi ağır saldırımdan kaçınmalısın. Kolla kendini.
And yeah, red indicated attacks can only be dodged. This is so we've got dodge, parry, and interrupt. That's really what we
Bakalım bu
need.
hamlemi de savuşturabilecek misin? Gayet iyi.
Why is it saying parry when we need to dodge? I still have no idea why we're fighting. I swear there's no reason that we need to be fighting.
Kabiliyetlerini gösterme vakti geldi. Hadi bana yamanlığını bellet. Bu er meydanı yiğitliğinle şahlanmalı.
Yeah, and when I changed languages, they said that there was the English dub stopped after the second act. It was like, did they mean this part, or as if this is where it starts, that stops? That's ridiculous. Alright, using a skill requires at least one field action bar. To fill an action bar, you need to land hits without taking damage or parrying enemy. Wait. You need to land hits without taking damage or parrying. What? That makes no fucking sense. Given that the animation's showing him parry. Yes. I think what they mean is that you fill the action bar when you land hits, or when you parry. So basically it means don't get hit. Yeah, getting hit reduces the process. Okay. What are we doing? Yeah, okay, all I can do is press 1 apparently, but why is my other stuff not working? Oh, fuck off.
Hala. Meziyetlerini yerinde kullanırsan her cenkte daima muzaffer olursun.
Having to cover the art key is ridiculous. And why the fuck is it letting him attack me like that? No, apparently I can just wail on him for the most part. Yeah, there we go. We've interrupted him now. Let's smack him about a bit. Press 1 at him. There we go. Apparently, now what are we doing now? Show him his full strength. What? Real combat. Fucking hell. So, parry the guard break attacks, break the interruptible attacks, dodge the heavy attacks, and then perform skills. Yes, because this is so fun trying to cover the R key. It's like, fuck me, who designed this? Oh, press E to drink a brew. Okay. We have our Estus flasks. Okay, we can at least block those. There we go, we've parried at him.
Unutma Faruk Bey. Bu diyarlarda yenişemediği tek cengaver sendin.
Who's Faruk Bey? Oh, him. It's impossible to tell who's talking.
Hüner bende değil.
Oh, they can parry, can they?
Düşürmeyi belli etmendedir.
Ama boynuz kulağa geçer olmuş Ertugrul. Mahir bir yiğit en indirici darbesini niçin savurur?
Kendisini koruyamayanları savunmak için.
Aferin yiğidim. Sana ne öğrettiysem ilk günkü gibi aklındadır.
Yeah, trying to manage 3 different ways of parrying and attacking is a bit frigging much.
Pek yaman dövüştün. Belli ki Moğol avı sana yaramış.
Yeah. Well, while the cutscenes are, so let's have a chat.
This time
So,
Ertugrul was very close to beating you.
You know I won't be going.
I can't recommend this game in good faith to anyone. It runs really poorly on old hardware. The combat system's janky as. That guy's in a fucking T-pose. We can see a dude in a fucking T-pose.
but I've never come across a brave person like him.
So, good job for that. The writing's abysmal.
Stubborn steed can be brought to its knees with a will like his.
Lots of the exposition's clunky.
On his journey.
Above all, he has a to go, so you say.
The English dub is pretty rough and rarely matches the subtitles.
Of Ertugrul becoming a bay.
So yeah, unfortunately, I can't recommend this game unless it gets some massive patches. Like, optimization's going to be critical. They're going to need several optimization runs, I think. And they're also going to need to come back and either redo the English subtitles or redo the dubbing. I'm pretty sure that just redoing the subtitles will be cheaper. Yeah, we're down to 15 FPS. So, and, like, my computer's not that crap. If I can play Helldivers, I should be able to play this. So, unfortunately, it's not looking good. Sorry, devs, but it needs more time in the kitchen, I'm afraid. I'm going to leave this game here, guys. Unfortunately, I'm just going to get snarkier, and I'm not going to be providing anything else as we continue. But yeah, this game's quite disappointing. It looks quite pretty in all the promotional imaging, but and I was looking forward to bumming around in a different mythology, but it's just not there. It's going to need quite a bit of time to cook. But I would be interested in coming back to this in a year or two if they can optimize this. Like at least give me 30 FPS on low, guys.
Come on, what is to be will be, Ertugrul. Tektil Allah! Ertugrul!
So yeah, that's where we'll leave it. If you are interested in checking out the game, acquiring yourself a copy, though I wouldn't recommend it, or following the game to see if it gets the necessary updates, I will leave a link down in the description, and I really hope that they manage to sort out the issues so that those of us on older hardware can enjoy it. And I do think they need to come back and do a little bit of rewriting and possibly some redubbing. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to see a different culture. I'm obviously very familiar with European culture, so I was looking forward to exploring Turkish culture. But for now, I think it's going to be a while until I come back to this game. It's going to need quite some time to cook. Thanks to the developers for sending me the key. Thank you, chat, for coming and watching. I hope you enjoyed this look, despite the combination of the game and my computer not making it a very pretty one. But yeah, we'll leave it for there. And we'll catch you next week for another early look at something. Goodbye for now.